day. All right, I can't talk too long this morning. I can't talk too loud, sorry. Right? What happened is that everybody's still asleep. I need to leave here at 8 o'clock this morning. And I want to prepare breakfast for everybody before I leave. We have mommy, daddy, and Liba here. So I am hitting the road, but I say nevertheless, I still setting up the life. And I may not be able to interact as much. Maybe I could spend 5-10 minutes to engage with all you. But then I have to start to prepare. We're doing some bygone this morning. Guys, it's nothing new to all you. All I'm going to do is put this on a low fire, fry it down with some onions, garlic, and pimentos, and a piece of hot pepper. All right, so let me see who we have in the house this morning. Marilyn, good morning. Tara, Adrian Duki, welcome. First time I seen you. Christopher Bond, good morning. FPL Fire, good morning. And she says to tell you good morning already. She has been viewing the chat, so good morning to you, FPL Fire. Good morning, Michael Zambrano. And she also acknowledges you, Michael. Travel Addict, good morning. Good morning to your mom and dad. Banana Hammock, Chelsea, and Jason, good morning. It was nice to have met you all. Guys, let me take the opportunity one time. I would like to send out my thankfulness to Hannaford for giving me an invitation to come at Vid's Kitchen. I did not know who I was going to meet there, and I was pleasantly surprised. So, Hannaford, thank you so much for this wonderful, kind gesture you extended to me. I do appreciate it very much. She also extended it to mom and dad, but unfortunately, because daddy was not feeling well, they could not attend. So Hannaford, from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much, and I appreciate you and what you did for me very, very much. All right, so we're going, guys. Yes, Banana Hammock is Peggy, right? All right. So we are going. Patricia Bedo, good morning. Peggy, you have a beautiful daughter. Indeed, Chelsea is very cute. Sudita, good morning to you. Good morning to Dicky. Parvati, good morning. Yes, blessings to see another day. And good morning to Basdio, Leslie Hanley Jones, good morning. Valley Girl Hoove. And I am skipping through Salif, blessings. I want to say a special good morning to my boy Mark Lewis, Richie 6, sending lots of love to you all. Saying good morning to Anup and Kavita. I spoke to Anup this morning video call. It was nice, my brother. Good morning to Natasha, Panta, Samara, Eden, Geneva, good morning. Deal Donna, good morning to you. Judy T, good morning. Yes, it was indeed a pleasure to see some faces. Right? Special good morning to Sharon, Oman, her husband, Steve Fats, good morning, blessings. Merlene, good morning to you. Yes, you Williams, good morning. Special good morning to my three beautiful daughters, Sydney, Celie, and Suri. This is Daddy. I love all you. Miss Nolia's crazy. It's Christmas time, it's vacation. We would have been doing a lot of things. I thank God, however, that I have a brother that has two beautiful daughters. They love me very much. So it's a privilege to be able to hang out with them for the Christmas vacation. Right? Florence, good morning. Dad was very appreciative for the things you sent for him, Florence. So thank you for that. Lucia, good morning. Big up to all the people in Papua Road. Good morning to Trent. Good morning to your mom and your dad. Right? And I forget about Adrian. Adrian, good morning. Adrian's girlfriend, good morning to you and family. Vanessa Spence, good morning. First time I'm seeing you. Welcome to the chat. All right, so guys are up to date. I need to keep track of the time. So I'm going to prepare myself some melangons, eggplant, baigan, whatever you want to call it. Now I did get a nice new tripod from Hannaford, but I'm still trying to move this one out to the last. So let me just set this tripod here. And we're we're gonna get cracking, guys. Already hit the counter, the first general sanitize. Let me do another. Yes, so as I say, I would not be able to engage too much. Just the angle of that camera alone should let you all know. Some aubergines. Okay, so we're going to maximize our time this morning. So what I could do in the meanwhile is I could organize and I could put my pot to hot at one time, right? As all would have been seen in the past, right? I don't trade my onion and garlic to burn again. I want the vegetables itself to get that sear. So I always started off now with the vegetables, then I'm adding in the onions. So this way I can give myself a good head start. So it's now exactly 7:10. Let me see if we can get this breakfast done. Right. So we have to be monitoring that, right? Now this bag happen to have a lot of seeds. A lot of seeds in this bag. But I have to take this out. This will scratch me. See all that will scratch me forever. I'm eating all the skin and everything these days. Doesn't matter how you cut this up, once you cut it up thin. All going to melt down. So I hope everybody had a wonderful night. I did. We gotta take the scratch now. Because if I look to take out all them seeds, we're gonna end up with no bygone. Okay, the pot is hot. Now while I'm working on the rest of the bygone, because remember I wouldn't be turning this up for a while, so I could start to throw this bygone inside of there and speed that process up. So let's get our olive oil inside of there. I'm not looking for prettiness, I'm looking for speed, I'm looking at having this thing thin. And we're going through this in one time. Just cover the pot and turn back that heat a bit. Alright, so we have how many people? 55 people in the house. Good morning, everybody. Hope all the little children are doing well. I hear somebody wake up. I wonder who it could be. I tell myself it's Papa Lance. I want to say good morning to my son Brandon, Zach, my daughter Natalia. Hey, mommy. Good morning. Don't make joke. I can't believe this. Everybody gonna lose their money this morning. Yes. I went and see if it have a tin of corn. I tell myself, corn will go really nice with this. So that's all you could see. Fast as I cut it up, I train into the pot, right? We're looking to maximize time here this morning. I'm looking for some of it to melt, some of it to remain a little chunky. This is a very healthy thing to be eaten, especially if you could cut down on the carbohydrates, right? I just going to have this with maximum 2 slices of toast bread. But I will try my best to see if I can eat only 1 slice of bread. So we're beginning with this here. And up to now, me into that pot, I wanted to get that caramelized kind of thing going. Have a lot of seeds here. This one looking like it got a real seed in it, boy. And you know it don't have much seeds in this one. So this is basically how we prepared most of our vegetables now here, right? If not curried, we just frying this up nice, low and slow in that particular pot. If it's something that require a little steaming down like melangen or maybe bodi, aloo, we cover the pot. If not, if it's something like okra or karali, we leave in the pot open right through. It's 7:25 now, guys. This is take approximately about, on the low heat, this is take about, I will say about 25 minutes. So I'm looking as though I'm going to be on target. Anybody in the comment section there could tell us, how do you select a baigan that don't really have mud seeds in it? Anybody might be able to share with us, how do you select a baigan that does not have these big seeds in it? Anybody could give a tip? I would personally appreciate it. Anybody? Janessa, good morning. Maybe somebody like Faz. Devika, good morning. Right, okay, Devika, right. This is Glenn's wife. Yes, good morning to you. Good morning to Glenn and Joka. How are you going? All good? Just yesterday, all across my mind. Just yesterday. I said, I wonder how Glenn and them going, boy. Deal Tech, good morning. This person that I'm seeing here, Janessa, is she new to the chat, people? Anyway, welcome and good morning to you, Janessa. Lydia Passad, good morning. Right, so this is the last set of baigan here. Right, that's the shoulder. Right. Now, I will work on the onion and so on. So we get a nice head start. Long time I would have had to cut up all of that stuff before I could start to fry. Now I'm frying, thing cooking, and I go and work on my puran. Remember, if you don't want to be washing up too much always, I mean, this is a big bowl to put onion and pepper and thing in, right? But instead of dirtying up a whole set of stuff, I go and utilize this bowl and throw all my onion, pepper, pimento, everything inside of here. Right? So work smart. Right, let me empty my little dustbin. Wash up my board, wipe down my table. Remember, it's always a pleasant thing to come into our kitchen. You see somebody preparing something, smelling delicious, but together with that is how clean your kitchen could be looking while you're doing work. You don't want to be cooking a nice meal and it looking as though it's a Vietnam War that's surrounding you. That just don't cut it, right? So always try in between tasks. We finished dealing with the bacon. All this was on the counter. You don't want people coming and seeing that. We're going and work on onions, pimentos, garlic, that kind of thing. So we need to clean before we can move on, right? And I keep saying, remember, I am not any big time chef, people. I could cook meals, I could survive. All this channel is about, what I'm really trying to promote is how to maximize your time in the kitchen and little tips to help you along the way to be able to keep your place looking clean, decent. That is what we for here, right? So we're gonna work on the pura. Remember, if you're a housewife or what they call it, a domestic engineer, right? There are things that you could be doing. For instance, while we are preparing this meal here, you could take a load of clothes, go and put it to wash in the meanwhile. So while you're cooking here, the stove doing the work, you doing your work at your island, and your clothes washing, right? By the time you finish with this meal here, before you sit down to have your breakfast, clothes from the washing machine into the dryer and put our next load to wash. So it have little things you could be doing, right? You don't have to stand up and watch the washing machine. For those of you who have a dishwasher, when you finish eat, you put your wares to wash, you deal with your pots, you wipe down your counters, take out your meats to thaw out, and we go in again. Never try to attempt, right? Never try to attempt when you deal with things like cutting up meat and that kind of thing, and you have a sink full of dirty wares. You're going all wrong. One of the things I do, however, is if I am going to remain in this kitchen, and let's say I'm going to prepare lunch also, one of the things I will do is I will put a pot of water to boil for my rice or my potatoes or whatever, right? Always try to, when you get your seasonings, you see like how I buy seasoning there yesterday, that should have been blended already, right? But yesterday I went out. It's always very nice to just pick up a bottle of grind seasoning and start your work. I think nobody say no. You can keep back some of your side, your bandana, and if you want, you take out pieces, wash it up. Some people like to add in their fresh seasoning, coming especially to the end of cooking. We saw it when the family cooked the curry duck. That's Adrian's girlfriend, right? They prepared some nice bandana, pepper, onion, and they threw that in at the very last. But to say like prepare seasoning every time you're cooking, Anyway, if you like to do it and you have the time, by all means. I talk about for people on the rush, people on the go. Yep. So you have different things you could do. Right, so let's get myself some garlic. Pounding some garlic here, right? And while I put this stuff, while I'm going to cut up that stuff, I put my garlic to soak in a little water. Nice. So for those of you who may not be joining the show and wondering, well, what it is I'm doing here, right? Because usually we put oil to hot, then throw in onions, tomatoes, pepper, that kind of thing. What happened is that I am trying not to use too much oil. I love the caramelized vegetables. So the logic is this: you have the oil in the pot, you throw in the vegetables first, so all the vegetables making full contact with that hot oil. If you go to throw in this here first, when you throw in your vegetables, it comes like if your vegetables will be seated. Throwing in this, as you will see in a little while, you're getting the same results. So this has been working for me. Some people may agree, some people may disagree, but it's okay. At the end of the day, it's what you like. This working for me, and I sticking with it. When something working for me in this life, whether it's something simple as cooking or making certain decisions, something working for me, I am sticking with it. Yes, I am open to suggestions, but not the fact that I'm listening means to say that I am in agreement. At the end of the day, is what works for you. Even with life problems, even with life problems. If you were to take all the advice that you get from people and you try to execute it, would you be able to function? Absolutely not. And when we're giving people advice, we must always remember something. At the end of the day, everybody have to make their own decisions. Now this is cooking, and this is, you will get a lot of different opinions. But it's what works for you, as I say, and it's what you like at the end of the day. I will leave this whole because I want them to be able to identify it, right? So I'm going to work on this garlic here now. I like the suggestion somebody left on the video yesterday when I did the karahi. Definitely. And I bought, some, and I forget, some nice black anjar masala with a change up the dynamics of that. I have had that already when I went to like Hindu prayers, and anjar masala and karahi, this go hand in hand, real good. So to the person that sent in that comment, thanks very much. I almost forgot about it. Right, so far, quick movements. Twenty to 8. Now start to really smell the bacon. Once you go anywhere eating vegetables, you need to prepare a lot, right? Because remember, you're looking to cut back on your carbohydrates. No, vegetables is a form of carbohydrates, and don't get tied up. Right, so you see how quickly you could break up your garlic, right? Right. A flip camera. Okay, so good morning to the 80 people in the house, in the kitchen, preparing some baigan, which we're gonna have with some toast. And let me see where this baigan reach. Guys, remember, if you're living in a place that you suspect has rats, always make sure and wash your utensils. All right? We don't have rats here. Nevertheless, I'm going to give this a little rinse. Opening your pot, always away from you. And I'm going in with all of this stuff here. This goes to the top, but before I do that, let me add in some Himalayan salt. Guys, be careful with this. The salt content in this is very, very heavy. Right, so going in with the puran. I'm giving it a little mix to help distribute it. Sharon M., good morning. It was indeed a pleasure to meet you. Right, so let me see if you get this stick in action we're looking for. You see, the baigan is already soft, guys. This is the first time I turn in this pot. You could add sweet peppers to this. You could add corn. You could add mushrooms. You could add Parmesan cheese. You could add anything to this. I could add side to this if I wanted now. So you have it very nice here. Taste for salt. Correct. Could do it a little salt, but I know that we should be staying away from the salt. Alright, so while that is cooking, let me just cover that to steam just a little bit. And we could turn back this pot so we won't have to be monitoring it all the time. And generally the kitchen is getting under control. I would not be doing the cooking today, so let me organize the kitchen for the next person that's coming in. I know my sister loves vegetables. We have enough there. Nevertheless, I will add in this. So let me get this place clean up. Feeling a bit drifty this morning, but it's something that apparently I have to learn to live with for the while. So it is what it is. There are many people suffering with much more things than this. Some people have no legs. Some people bedridden. So we have to be thankful for the better health that we still experiencing. These things is just a quick rinse. As we know, it's just vegetables we will be dealing with. Try your best not to mix up like your meat wares together with. I will never put a meat board on top of my plates and my glasses. I will never do that. When you're dealing with bloody things, you do that and that. Now I could prove something to all you, that while I could have already boiled rice for lunch, right? So here's what. Let me just go inside and find out from mommy what is happening in terms of lunch. I'm coming back now. Mommy? What is it for lunch? You want to eat that chicken? Alright. So guys, today she's going to be doing lentil peas, stew chicken, and rice. So let's put some rice to boil. Okay, so this, in terms of texture, is where I want it. Now, I am going to leave this pot uncovered, and I'm going to lower it even more. If anybody should come and want to eat, this is ready. And we really have a lot of melange going on here, so I wouldn't be going in with this corn. Nice. So we have water put to boil, we cover it. So that'll be one thing out of the rice. When I get this thing clean, if I have time, I can move on to the next task concerning lunch. Okay, so you notice something. I am not tying up myself with the lunch part of it fully as yet, because I needed to get my sink under control. I mean, if I wanted, I could have already taken out the chicken, but why crowd up myself? It does not make sense. If you have a next sink and you want to put your chicken to thaw out in that sink, you could go ahead. If I want now, I can bring out my chicken. From the looks of it, Mommy brought the chicken down from the deep freeze, and right now it's in the refrigerator, and that is where it would stay until I do certain things here. I had to pick the peas. Guys, this looks delicious. I can't wait to dive into this. Guys, what is our mama guy? Mama guy is when somebody telling you something and you have a hint that the it's a bit of a lie. Like the mama guy in you. Hey, you're looking nice for so boy. You're looking real nice. But you feel that you might be looking a bit underdressed, then mama guy in you. You're feeling like you're fooling me up. Baldassar, good morning. Indra, good morning. Right, so guys, how will you find the bygone looking? That bygone. We correct me. So I am going to take the stove off. And I seen something of concern in the chat. I seen somebody, Michael, telling Deborah something and it catch my eye. So we're gonna see what that is all about. Breakfast is finished, guys. It's 5 to eat. Kitchen is clean. Water boiling for the rice. When you're cooking, boy, I say to clean up the place. When you're cooking, boy, I say to clean up the place. When you're cooking, boy, I say to clean up the place. You're only moving around with your pretty, pretty face. But take a little time, girl, and clean up the place. You're only walking around with your pretty, pretty face. Girl, take your time and clean up the place. Boy, take your time and clean up the place. Alright, so let me get my glasses. Guys, breakfast is completed. And now we have some lunch on the way. Alright, so let me get my glasses because you Deborah. What is happening to my dear friend Deborah? What is happening to my dear friend Deborah? Deborah, what's wrong? Could somebody fill me in without me having to go back into the chat? Fill me in, guys, please. Somebody. We have 100 people in the house. Good morning, everybody. I see my girl Deborah here. I see people sending hugs for her, indicating to me that something is wrong. For the time people sending hugs and love in this chat, it's an indication that we have a situation on hand. Deborah is a very important part of this community, and I would like to know what's going on. She lost her brothers. Her brothers? Her brothers? What? Oh, not all at once. All right. Ooh. All right. So thanks for that, Lydia. Deborah, I am so sorry to hear this. In this month, but did all the deaths occur this year, or you're talking about over a period of time, Deborah? I know one someone like this certainly lost their life this month, but Coffee, good morning. Tara, good morning. All right, so Deborah, regardless of what it is, right? Obviously, you're in distress. And guys, from looking at the chat, I haven't pulled it back much, but I see that all you're doing the correct thing, which is we know the power of love, right? And it's so nice when people could come in here on this chat and extend words of comfort. It's the anniversary of her brother's death. All right, so Deborah, I'm sending lots of love to you, lots of hugs. All right, many people sending it to you virtually. Tara sending love. Nadia, good morning. All right, so condolences from Valley Girl Who. Michael sending love. All right, that is really not a nice thing, guys. It is not. Dutex sending lots of love. Dolly Mullet sending love and blessings. Judy T sending love and hugs. Condolences to you, Deborah. Deborah, you know you mean a lot to us. Condolences from from Jen. Nadia saying, Tara, good morning, love. Thank you all for all the love, Deborah says. Diamond Reyes, remembering Deborah. Travel Addict, love you, Deborah. I cannot imagine. Isaiah saying good morning to Sana. Guys, I dread something. Nalini sending condolences. I will tell all you something. You know, it as we on the topic of debt, I thought to myself the other day, I was thinking a lot about the community and how hard we have worked to create this morning live show. Everybody is getting to know each other. Everybody is so excited. I mean, just imagine that video that I posted up yesterday got 4,000 views. The one where we met with Hanafa at Vince's Kitchen. 4,000 views. I posted up a video with our morning walk and some fry curry. That got only 2,300 views. Do you see how important this community is to each other? Just the indication that that video got 4,000 views versus my regular video, that tells us something. That tells us how important we are to each other. And it led me to think, could you all imagine? Oh, okay, so Stacy is saying that she is in tongue. Look out for my message. I am in tongue. All right. So we're looking out for that, Stacy. Eric Bash, good morning, everybody. All right. Becky Lawrence. Guys, could you imagine the day somebody picks up one of our community members' phone and sends a message that, hey, I'm sorry to announce, but so and so passed away and will no longer be on the chat. Guys, do you know, Auntie Mish, good morning. Do you know how devastating that is going to be to us? Let me tell you something. The relationship that we are sharing inside of here in this community, everybody is attached to everyone, right? We may not necessarily be on the same page with each and every one, but nevertheless, think about it. Think about it. We have been seeing people in here since inception. Do you know how devastated that will be? Guys, I just thinking about it, I am welling up inside. And I dread the day. I dread the day that, because it is going to happen, guys. It is. Let us be real. We are not here forever. We are not here forever. And it could be that one day, maybe Dad or Lyndon may have to make an announcement to the community that something may have happened to me, right? Or I may have to come on and say, guys, unfortunately, so by so by so. Or look at just talking about this. Deborah, we feel your pain. We feel your pain. Lyndon, morning. You hear your name, call it. Yes, but, and you call it end of the days. No boy, I was just saying, really and truly, Lyndon, right? This community, we know each other so well. We know each other so well. And the day somebody announces death of one of our loving community members, that is going to be devastating, as I say. All right, so our water is boiling rapidly there. Deborah Gill, we feel your pain, and we just really sending you a lot of love, right? Yes. Mass member was popular on the chat, and a young person. Who is that you talking about, Dolly? Oh gosh. Wait, alright, I kind of understanding what you're saying. Exactly, Sana. We were on the same page yesterday. Yes. Yes, Lyndon. Today marks the anniversary. Her brother passed away, and from the looks of it, like on the month of December, maybe throughout the years, that's when a lot of the deaths occurred in the family. So Deborah Gill, just sending lots of love to you. Just sending lots of love to you. Alright, so remember, before this water boil out, live good, people. Live good. Live good. The day will come. The day will come when you will lose a family member, a friend, a co-worker, and you will look back, and it's either two things. You will say that, boy, it was fortunate that we had a good relationship. Or it will be that, oh my God, what have I done? What have I done? What have I done to my father? What have I done to my mother? Why I did not make it right? Guys, the unfortunate thing is this. Daddy tells me, be a lover and a liver, not a fighter. Right? Guys, Shanta Morning and Morning Tony, right? Let me tell all you something. It's a real hard thing. It's a real hard thing when you want to make something right with somebody and they don't want to make it right. It's a sad thing. If you end up in a situation like that, you have to settle that matter with the Lord. If that person don't want to forgive you, or that person don't want any improvement in the relationship, there is nothing you could do. And it really does not make sense making yourself into a continuous fool. Right? Do not punish yourself. Do not send WhatsApp messages. Do not check people's status updates. You need to cut them off. You need to preserve your peace. But guys, if you happen to exist in a family or in friendships where communication is open, guys, work on it. You know, I don't want there to be an issue between Dale and I, right? Or Anup and I don't want there to be any issue and we ain't going to address it. Or we live in bad, I can't even give you a phone call or anything like that. We can't afford that. We can't afford that. Because if I wait too long and say, boy, me ain't calling here, boy, or me ain't sending a little message or anything, and this man come and pass away, what's my position, boy? What is my position? So guys, don't let these things happen to your man. Come on, if you and mom and dad sit down and work it out, or You and your brother or you and your sister could work out an issue. Somebody be the big person there. Sorry, let me make a good effort. Guys, do it. Do it. It's better to be grieving because you're just genuinely going to miss the person. The good times that you share. Good memories that watch me to be living in remorse or still holding anger and you ever see somebody dead? Somebody dead. Somebody pass away. And people still holding vendetta. Boy, mommy boy. How mommy could I do this and how mommy could I do that? Or how daddy could I do that? And daddy really didn't think about we. And this and that. The man done dead. The man done dead, buried or burnt. And you still carrying on? Nah. Come on, guys. Come on. The man dead. The man dead and you still doted. Something wrong, boy. Something wrong. We now one good memory of our person. Something terribly wrong. But these things are hard for us to understand. Those of us who have a good family life. But for those who don't have a good family life, this is something people could understand. Hey, yes, boy, that's how it is. You know, sometimes it's for convenience sake. Alright. So we are not heavy rice eaters in this house. One cup and that's a little shy. And we good to go with that. Right, about half pound of rice. About 2 cups of rice in 1 cup. White Trini in the house, boy. Good morning, shy you. Wash out the rice, boy, wash out the rice. Mommy say that she making lentils and rice. A good stew chicken for the one called Lancy. The most handsome man in the whole of City. Hey! Hey, look where my job in the house. Good morning, brother. We are sending much love to Michael. And we will always look out for our mutual special friend. Isaiah, good morning. Go and check up Miss Deborah after the live. Yes, I actually tried to call Deborah yesterday. I wanted to send the vegetable man over by her. So I'll give her a call. But thanks for that, Isaiah. Alright, so rice going in the pot, guys. Very good, brother.
Okay, thank you.
Feeling good?
Get in there.
Okay, so what we did, Isaiah, is we have some breakfast already. We have some nice bacon, and we will be having that with toast.
Is that really spicy?
No, I didn't make it spicy.
For sure?
No, I'm telling you.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll be in mind.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Right, and we put some rice up to boil for lunch. Yes, Uncle Lance in the house, guys.
Yes, good morning, good morning.
Looking handsome as ever.
Morning, everybody.
113 people listening to you.
Really?
Yes.
I'll have a good day. As the man says, don't bear anybody in mind. Shake off all the negatives and be positive. When you be positive, the influence moves on. Good
Yes.
man. Take care.
Yes. You're ready to have something to eat?
I have to be very careful what I eat now.
Right.
You know? I'm gonna have some coffee to start with.
Right.
Thanks anyway.
Hey. Vishnu Pundit, namaste.
Yeah?
Curry baigan and aloo with roti for lunch. What is I? Why did I boss?
Bread, so.
Seriously? No, anyway, I am. I eating a lot of vegetables,
Oh,
right? I eating a lot of vegetables with just, I want to try to eat one slice of bread.
okay.
And so that is enough bread there for us. Steve saying, Morgans, you know how long I haven't seen you? Nice. This, every time I pass in here, boy, God, so that one. Oh, gosh. My positivity is exuberant and reflects my comfortable existence. Very nice, Lydia. I need a Trini dictionary. There's a beautiful book, Linda knows the name of it. Kumsi, is it Kumsi Kumla or something like that? With a lot of Trinidad. Who's that guy, Sarah? The photo looks better than you. Oh gosh. Hey, yes, guys. So, guys, you would not believe who is here. Yes. You would not believe who is here. Chef from Dubai is here.
Maybe you'll say.
Yeah, I think he is. Hang on, there.
Sorry.
Well, then let me leave him outside now.
No.
Yeah, let me leave him outside now.
No.
Why? Let me go. Let me pull all the curtains.
No, Silas.
What do you mean?
No, that is not nice.
That not nice?
No. That's negative.
But tell him I'm sleeping.
That's worse. Let the man in.
If you pick up banana hammock, I'm gonna find out.
If you what?
Right, so let me go and open up for my boy there. Some oil or toast of bread and we have some breakfast. Yeah.
You going to Wednesday?
Yeah.
If I will.
Yes, sir.
Well, then come on. Yeah.
Chef from Dubai, boy.
Wow.
So you say, brother,
I did.
let me eat some breakfast.
Well,
You eat already yet?
I said today I was passing. I know you were happy.
Yeah.
Some back there, then just to be back. Oh.
Let me prepare a pan.
I know that.
We'll sit down with pops now. I will toast up the bread and
Pops.
yeah, with pops.
A little
Look,
bit again. What you go say, boy?
I would just set it on all, right?
Set it on deal. Set it on deal.
Okay, set it on deal.
Yeah. It is.
Deal is more handsome.
Yeah.
Okay, but since I set it on deal,
Look
I
again.
put it in the middle so that the audio. All right, so guys, there's nobody reading the comments. We just sitting in on our little conversation here. Hopefully, they will talk something constructive.
We ain't too sure about that.
Hey, that phone call, listen, that phone call last time with Brandon was hilarious.
Yeah.
And then Lyndon
Hey,
coming
Lyndon
down.
coming with you.
Yeah, that was real funny. But we do like a little group video call last night, but it was funny, boy. Yeah, Brandon had us laughing. Yeah.
Are you going, man? Okay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's so proud, boy. They were a little washing machine, the twin top now. So,
So he, whole day he wiping down machine.
yeah, boy. Yeah, but he was so excited to show you.
Yeah.
That nice.
My mommy telling me he had to do that, you know.
Now I come like buying a new car, eh?
What do you mean? You know when I bought our first car was a Datsun 1200, eh? I remember I was at the Express and my brother-in-law was working in Massey. So he bring this car, but he said, come in, he said, the car's outside, you know. In them days you could park right on Independence. But it wasn't Independence Square then. Yeah, it was Independence Square. So I walk on it, but I see this nice looking grey 1200 boy.
That was nice car.
The chauffeur. $7,500 for that car. Boy, I go home. Yeah, Louise, you've been sitting inside there. Come out, you look at the car. I said, well, let me go for a little drive now, man. Them days you could have gone around the Queen's Park of Havana. But it wasn't one way then.
Okay, so you gotta go two sides, both
Yeah.
ways.
Coming back up the road, boy, I could see like rain going to fall, eh? I said, Louis, we have no garage, you know, but here what happened, we could cover it with a big chenille.
Yeah.
You know the big bedspread?
Yeah.
Cover this thing long with it. The next morning, I can't even lift it off the car.
Yeah,
It's soaked. Why that was the most stupid thing up. And you talk about pressure to ring that thing, right?
Yeah. That's heavier. And that's so cup of water, that's heavy 8 times better.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's that?
Yeah, man. How about that?
Good boy.
Daddy, you ready for something, please?
Not your thanks.
But that days you really just want to cover the car, study nothing else, you know.
Mm-hmm. So I can imagine how Brandon was
Yeah.
anxious to cover the nice little washing machine, you know.
Yeah, you want me to add some salt to yours?
Thanks. Not much, eh?
Do you think when I'm working yesterday, man?
Happy the restaurant next to it and lead up on it or that thing. He said, when he spin out the clothes to dry it, he said it'll spin out really all the water from the thing. But those machines really spin dry plenty better than the bigger machine I find. The automatic machines.
Yeah.
But that is spin out. When I spin it, it could be almost
All right,
dry.
yeah.
It's like breeze it out now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Those twin top, that's really good. They're really good. I feel he just polished the machine. But it's a big step. It's a step.
Mm-hmm. But it makes some good little steps, you know.
Yeah.
Finding your own place.
Little by little, they will follow that apartment. I tell them that. Little by little.
Mm-hmm.
If every 3 months they buy one a piece of furniture or a piece of something, every 3 months, it gotta be every month. eventually you have space.
You know, life is very a cycle, right? Things you went through. Let somebody younger come in and
Come
go
to do
through
it, and you're seeing them doing it, and they're saying, yeah, but that's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I'll give you a little advice because this is what I used to do.
Yes.
No one day I tell them, I said, overfull the place. One time to clean up there. Yeah, has space to move around
I'm
things,
telling you,
so
boy.
overfull.
But you know, when you're young, you want to acquire and acquire and acquire. As you grow older, you start to dispense with things now.
Yeah,
You know?
it doesn't want so much, I think. Well, like I tell you, yeah, I see me, I want to pack up too much of things all over the place. And when I clean them, I don't like
Okay,
to-
remember that. Now watch me. This is not food for enticing taste buds, eh? This is hospital food.
Yeah,
Which you must be accustomed to.
Sarah, here's a napkin, please.
but yeah,
Napkin?
Yeah.
Oh
with that lamb blaze here today.
Nah, man. I tell you, watch me. You are bed?
Yeah, I bet you. Yeah, so it's really something else. I just want too much. I think when I clean it, I don't like that to move too much. I think that see like how it's spacious.
Yeah,
Little things to move and I could clean up fast.
that's right. Go ahead. You go ahead.
I'll go with on him.
Go ahead, Neil. Go ahead. Because he's doing something else.
So guys are trying the famous Sana food this morning. And it looks nice, And I'm sure it tastes nice as well too. Even if it don't, you wouldn't know.
You
Because I'm not
you
gonna
do
say
like, you
anything.
do like a mason boy.
All I don't do is float it off now. So we going in. It good. For me, a little more salt, but it good. I know Sana watching the pressure right now, so you have to keep it down.
And he cooked it for us too, right?
And what, you want some more salt?
No, that's good, Sana, don't worry. And as Dad said, you know, I put it up like a mason day. And I had to get it float now to float it off. And you know what? I somebody don't eat with too much of the curry, meaning vegan and Sana know that and he bring extra together. But very good. I'm a partner. Remember that?
Love will kill, you know.
Good, they can leave it back in now.
I know you go fix up the rest. No, ever since that small, I don't eat too much of you know. Like how I piece all this here?
Yes.
Yeah, I eat in that.
And that's it.
And I said I'll piece out on this bread here too. But I don't need plenty of the
Yeah.
the main course.
Hey, and just a little bit like that. Rob and I had me today now.
Oh yeah.
She maybe lost of her brother now. Like,
What's today?
She have that, so like she don't run out.
Okay.
Already here. Coming to terms with loss is a difficult thing, eh? But you can only come to terms with loss when you've had a good relationship, eh? Unless you want to rejoice over somebody's death.
I agree with you there. Because I have no regrets there.
No, you no regret.
So I would agree with you in that context because if it is, you and the person is going on really, really good and you do all you could do together and
Yeah.
every time all you see all the laugh, all the talk, and then the person happens to pass off. Yes, you will miss the person.
Yes.
Right? The grievous for missing the person because you miss what you used to do, but you have no regrets towards the person in terms of relationship wise.
Yeah. I remember in Cora, the Kobe boys used to come up. They used to come up Cora. They were just a pair with the quattro, the guitar, and the singing.
I remember you seeing something like that in a video.
Yeah. And that was a real treat to think of family coming and expressing. They came because there was love in their heart for their uncle, which would be my father,
Right, yeah.
and my mother, their auntie, right? But we benefited from their presence. They came, they were rejoicing, and one by one, this family
Started drop.
started dropping, and it was.
Yeah, right. Alright, well, I am City side here still. Call me here. Alright. Yeah.
And one by one they died.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that if there were one or two left, be plenty. But it was a blow because we all love them.
For the contribution
Yeah.
and for them just being who they are.
Yeah. When people drop in to see you, they really want to share your time because you're special, and they become special. And and one thing about mother always had extra in the pot there. Always.
But in a long time, that used to be
Yes.
a trend.
Yeah.
It's always say, prepare a little extra.
Yes.
If you are accustomed with 1 cup for everybody here, you cook a cup and a half.
Yeah.
Anybody pop in, Yeah. Hello? Head office. One, two. Six. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Cooking extra was a big deal, but
Always have extra for anybody that might pop in, just drop in.
there was a time, maybe before I was born, of course, but there was British Overseas Airways was here, right? And then I think it evolved into BWIA and all that. I'm not sure about that trend, right?
British Airways, yeah.
Right.
But
Yes, go ahead. Sorry.
So these Englishmen used to ride up the forum, park their bike under a tree, orange tree, and go down to Perry. And finally, mother invited them in for a meal. And I believe that because of that gesture, they took an interest in my eldest brother.
okay.
And I think I'm not sure about that data.
No, I only keep it on my hat because my hair looking untidy, alright guys? But usually I take off my hat or cap at the table, but my hair now a mess.
Yes. Hey, take off your hat, buddy.
Take it off.
Yeah,
Alright.
of course.
Mess is no, I don't know mess.
Yeah, take off your hat. Pray to the Lord.
I see my grace over there.
You did?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I see my grace over there. For that same reason.
But somebody said the other day, we had a visitor, and the person was here with a hat. And the comment was made, men ought not to
Yes.
at the table.
In all my videos, if you look, I don't ever put my hat or cap
Today
on.
will be an exception.
Today's an exception. Hey, look my guns up, I don't call him bad.
I don't know. Music.
Hello.
You mean Papa?
What's up, brother? Okay. Yeah, this man. I don't know where this one come from. Well, my friend, I am having breakfast here by the famous Mr. Sanal. As soon as I'm finished here, I will find the card.
Okay, you, I'll wait for you. I'll give you half an hour and you come. But we waited for you. Without you, we cannot do the assignment, my friend.
I
Plus,
know.
you have to make us some lunch, some bacon, some roti.
What deal? The man have it out back.
Yeah. I know you like how I cook. I cook very good, very good. So I come cook for you in a little bit, okay? You make sure I get everything that is necessary.
Remember, you are the chef from India/Dubai. So we need you. We need you. We cannot do this to alignment without you. So, Mr. Raj, please make it your duty to come. We are waiting.
Oh my God, did you say duty?
No, I said roti.
Or roti? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, bye. I'll be there, bye.
When you speak, you got to roll.
Don't you see that chef somewhere better than the chef from India? Michael, what you say, brother?
Oh,
I'm good, guys. I'm watching you guys. You said, man, I'm calling Dale Tech, man.
Yeah.
but you're so good. You're so real good there.
Well, I try to keep up with my compatriots. You know, you guys are my inspiration.
Oh, okay.
Not perspiration, but inspiration.
Oh gosh, hey.
All right, guys, have a blessed
Hey,
day.
Michael, we love you, brother. We love you,
Yeah,
we love
brother.
Be
you.
well, Papa Lance. Take care.
Good, man. All the best.
You too, brother. You take care. Thanks for the call.
Okay.
Good, man. Great.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, man.
Bye.
Yeah, brother. Bye.
Oh, good. On that.
I think so, yeah, Florence.
Oh, yes. You would like to tell Florence something?
Yes. What about your heart now? You got somebody there? Oh, good.
Let's go.
Florence, I want to thank you.
And also, I don't know if I know they said that voice, so kind of fall, so
Yes. So she's on there now?
she may be.
Florence,
Yes.
if you're on, I want to thank you very much for the things you sent for me. It seems to be working pretty good. I do feel a lot better. Thank you very much. And Hanifa, right?
Yes.
Hanifa, that was a real special gift. Mama Lou slept in it last night. It was so nice of you to do that. A simple word, nice, but in Trinidad we use it on grand occasions. So thank you very much. Sorry I missed the what do you call it? Meet and greet.
Yeah. But actually, rather than a meet and greet, it was really an invitation sent out to Hanifa to us.
Okay.
From
okay.
Hanifa to you.
Yes. Right? So it was not an official meet and greet.
Okay, right.
Right? This is somebody come down. They have been in connection with certain people,
Yeah.
right? Wanted to sponsor, so you can sponsor everybody.
That's right. That's
Right? So it was not an official meet and greet people. So maybe I would have worded it wrong, the video, but it was an invitation that was sent out to us. Right? She wanted to do something nice for certain people.
It was like a staff party.
Right? So
But that's good. You set the record straight.
Yeah.
That's important. But anyway, sorry I wasn't there, but we really appreciate what you did. And Azisa, I know you said that hope I feel better, and I do feel better bit by bit. I would love to have the appetite that these fellas seem to be.
but actually it is a bit on the peppery side.
And it tastes good. And
Peppery side?
No.
No.
It tastes really
I
good.
can't handle the pepper just yet. But anyway, Mama,
Maybe a two spread that with just a light, like a butter.
Yeah.
No, but you know when you're not firing well, your body automatically.
But when you're firing too good,
When you're not firing too good, your body is telling you, hey,
Pull up on that.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
automatically.
Yeah.
So thanks again, fellas.
yeah, man.
It was a wonderful breakfast.
Yeah. Hey, how you just be able to tell if a bygone do have these big kind of seeds in them, boy?
like color divider.
The color of the bygone.
No, I could be wrong in terms of the but it is the color divider. The shine to the dull one.
Mm-hmm.
No, I can't remember if the dull one is the young one. The bygone
Most
has to be
likely,
young.
most likely the dull one is the mature one.
Right. So then you're looking for the one with the shine.
Mm-hmm.
And that means the bygone young. The seeds will be small. The longer it's still on the tree, the bigger
The seeds will
thing
mature.
be. Yeah. And that's where you will get it. And
Mm-hmm.
this is the dull one.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of take a little longer to cook as well.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Union study that.
Yes.
So I had to be proper information.
You studied that in UE?
I studied that in UB. So that information is accurate.
Hey, but we're laughing at that, but I mean, sorry, I'm laughing at that, not we. But when I used to do deliveries, I had to go into that vaccine area to make you probably went with me, Sana, where they had all the cows and they had all the hybrid trees.
Maybe you're talking about
The
it.
field station.
The field station.
Over Monto.
Yes.
Yeah, the Uriah.
I wonder if they still exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's in there.
You could go and purchase like rabbit meat and things down
Correct,
there.
yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It may not be in the capacity that it was then,
Yeah,
but it's still there.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm. Beating some sahina on the way up.
The Jesse tells you they're going to eat. अरे बाप की मछली Yeah, we are what?
How did you looking? I want to rile them up, man.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Neil, I was telling you, because Mara always used to cook a little extra, she was able to invite these Englishmen in, and they probably felt that they could do something.
To return.
Yeah, And I think that is how he got into the airline
Oh.
mechanics work.
Because
As a little fella, he took me, he took me to work one day with him. That was a big thing in a way.
So I mean, you get to actually see aircrafts.
Yes, I remember he took me into the plane, took me into the cockpit. And I mean, a little country boy inside a cockpit of a big plane. And then the treat was, and strange enough, I remember that. I can't say how old I was at the time, maybe 6 years old perhaps. But he took me into the canteen.
Oh.
That was my first exposure to public canteen. A canteen of this sort. Where you slide in your tray along and you're asking for what you want.
and everything was prepared there for them, man. So.
Yeah. It was really a treat for a big brother to carry a little brother.
Yeah.
Bertram did it with me too. When he was in training college and they rented a place on Nelson Street. He took me up Friday night. And I remember walking through Port of Spain. It wasn't as lit up as it now. But the neon lights were fascinating, man.
Yes.
And we walked along Duke Street, up Charlotte Street, and across Park Street. And then we cut across towards Stratford Road. We were going to see an old western called Rio Bravo. With John Wayne and Dean Martin and these guys. Right. Now if I look at Rio Bravo, I would say that is a lot of American hype. You know what I mean? Propaganda of American stuff. But at the time for a little fella,
Was something.
big thing,
Action.
Action, yeah. And when Bertram and these fellas, maybe about 4 or 5 of them, together in this 2-room apartment there. I can't remember sleeping on the floor, the bed, wherever. But I was happy to be there. Next morning I wake up and measles.
Measles.
Oh, it was.
Oh God.
But look, like you talk about measles here. Like you don't hear about people getting them thing and
No,
again,
because the vaccine system in Trinidad is surpass any other countries right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a fact. The statistics
Yeah.
of that is something we, if not the one, we are one of the best in that.
Right.
Where we don't play with the vaccine in Trinidad. So you will find things like mumps and measles and
Eh.
we didn't hear about this.
Right.
Watch that, talking about that. I had a call Linda now. The last time during COVID, Suri would have been like about maybe like 3.5 years or 4 years, right? No, she would have been 3 years. We took her for a shot. But I think, if my memory serves me right, I think after she crossed 4, so she's supposed to get another shot. What
Yeah,
happened?
when
It
the
was
last
it was
vaccine.
COVID time. So Lyndon and I went down with Suri and Anna,
Right.
right? But anyway, it will be written on the clinic card, right?
The clinic card will show. It'll all be written on the clinic.
Okay. Well, I hope she get it.
That would be, I think that would be the last shot until she reached 15 or something.
Remind me to call Lyndon about that then.
Hello?
Oh,
No, I'm curious to know. I think
Yeah.
from if my memory serves me right, it's
It's
supposed to have our next shot
by
for Suri right now. But from your recollection, when they're nearing 5 years old, they're supposed to get another shot somewhere between 4 and 5, right?
Yes, yeah. Because I think that would have been the last shot before
Mhm.
it starts.
Right.
Schools on primary school level.
Yeah.
And after that, it's still about 15 years. So maybe only how she had just because of you to get that next shot.
Okay.
excuse me, what's today's date?
The 14th.
Tomorrow, I believe tomorrow, Marcel and Angela will celebrate their 54th anniversary.
Yeah.
Yes. So I wish that something for them, but yeah, I mean, they're not the kind of, you know, the old.
But is he able to move around? But maybe if you want, we could
Right.
cook something and carry it.
No problem.
Yeah.
Find out what they like to eat.
What time of day?
So will them organize up myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, eh? Look at that, don't forget that.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, man. Hospital breakfast, boy. Alright, so I'll carry this inside to close off the video. Alright, so guys, I'll lower the rice. So let me check out our rice. It should be good now. Yes, and the rice is good. And always facing away from you. And there's enough heat on that burner, just shaking out this excess water back into the pot. And onto the stove. Guys, I have completed my task here this morning, and Mama Lou will take it up from here. Whoa. Handing over the kitchen. I'll come back and wash out these wares, guys. But this is how you should leave your kitchen, especially if it has somebody else to come and take over. Alright, as I say, I'll wash up those little bit of wares in the sink there. But generally, rice already boiled, and on the stove, breakfast waiting for those who have to eat still. So everybody have a wonderful day today, guys. Right, flip camera. It was indeed a pleasure spending this morning with you all. Guys, we were able to achieve an hour and 47 minutes up to this time. Right, so we'll just go until we reach the 150 mark. Sending out love and blessings to Deborah. Right, hoping that today is okay. Amy T, how you going? You alright? Nice to see you, Amy, and sending lots of love to you and your family. Good morning to Brandon. Good morning, Dinesh, Pomarak. Nice to see you, Amy. Alright, so let me call some names. Lyndon Batiste, Leslie Ann Lee Jones, Tara, Michael Zambrano. It was nice getting a call from you. Dolly Mollett and Rachel. Deborah. That's Deborah Lee Fook. Sita Bola, good morning. Jen. Lyndon has 4 plates, 4 cups, and 26 pot. What? Right, so nice, guys. So I hope everybody have a wonderful day today, and keep God in your thoughts. Sheldon, good morning. Marciel, good morning. Patricia, yes. So guys, it was indeed a pleasure spending the morning, as I say, with you all. Remember, don't let nobody steal your joy. Be the best that you could be. Guys, tomorrow we are back on at 7 o'clock. Right, we need to get the channel stable again, as we can see how important it is to everyone. There's always somebody that needs a little bit of, right, that may need some encouragement, birthday greetings to go out. Lyndon Batiste Lasana, I'm setting up to do a Caribbean content creators episode soon with some content creators. If you want to do one, let me know. If your audience has questions that they would like to ask, of course, Lyndon, that's not a problem. I will love that. All right, so looking forward to that, my brother. Where is Azisha? I miss you, Gil. Azisha, where are you? All right, so guys, today I want to send out a lot of love to Mark Lewis and Richie Six. And before I leave, right, I don't know if these guys are locked on. Let's send these brothers some love. All right, let's send these brothers some love so that when they come on later and they reading, right, they could pick up on it. I'm sending out lots of love to my boy Mark Lewis and Richie Six. Right, love all you very much, brothers. Right, so I'll just hang on a little bit while I'll send out some love to them. But hey, Vashti, happy birthday to you. Oh my gosh, I am so glad that Patricia put that comment up there. Vashti, wishing you a happy birthday. Right, Vashti, may God bless you with many more years to come. Coming from your loving mom, Avril, and the entire community, and myself, blessings. All right, hope you live to see many more. Thank you so much, Patricia, for putting up that comment. All right, so lots of love going out to Vashti, who is religiously wishing everybody happy birthday. So guys, I will leave the live running a bit. Guys, it's 111 people in the house. 80 people hit the like button. Thank you so much. Let's quickly see if we can reach that 80 up to 90, guys. All right, for those of you, exit and come back in. Guys, sending out lots of love to Mark Lewis and Richie Six. Pomerak sending love. Dinesh, right? Someone did not see the birthday greetings I put earlier, so thanks for that, Jen. Right? Deborah Lee Fook sending love to Mark and Richie Six. Right? Nice. Melissa saying happy birthday to Vashti. Pomerak saying Mark Lewis, good morning, sending love. Sita sending love to Judy T. Judy T sending Mark and Richie love and blessings. Leslie Ann Lee Jones saying bye, son, have a blessed day. Isaiah and Sita, Jen, Lofton, Mark, and Richie. All right, so it's nothing personal that has happened, guys, but we just need to send these guys some love. All right, so with that being said, Mark and Richie 6, big up all yourself, all the whole self. I can't wait to see all the guys when all they come on here later on in the month. Mr. Sandra, do you know Drupati's songs? Did she sing roll up the tassa? Roll up the tassa, roll up the tassa, bisesa, oh beta, roll up the tassa, bisesa, oh beta. Dun 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 and then dun 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 dun. Vanita Prasad, good morning. All right, so Tara sending Mark and Richie lots of love. Mr. Sarah, yes, she did. Pomerak saying happy birthday to Vashti. Judith saying have a blessed day, everyone. Vanita sending Javid blessings. Sita saying happy some birthdays to you, Vashti. Betty sending birthday wishes to Vashti also. Leslie Ann saying good morning and Richie 6 sending lots of love. Pomerak saying good morning to Vanita and Isaiah and Susanna, you guys should also have a parang live for Christmas. Alright, so maybe we could see what we could organize. Michael Sambrano saying big up to the moderators, silent viewers, everyone. Alright, so 99 people in the house. And thank you very much, people. Marilyn, good morning. Making soup today. Jess Woods' party is Saturday and she had a dress that she really wants to wear and fits her perfectly. So it looks as though Jess will be having some dietary food until Saturday so that she can fit herself into that wonderful and beautiful dress. Deborah saying, hoping to see you when I come in January. Deborah, just remember, this is the place to be in contact with me. This is where I will remember everything. Guys, I have been waiting for Natasha's call, right? This is what's her first name, boy, right? But I know from in the chat that she's supposed to be arriving here on Thursday. All right, see that Stacy Nurse is announcing that she is in town. All right, so hoping to be able to get on to her. I do have a WhatsApp for her, but I don't have a WhatsApp for this for Natasha. Another Deborah is in the house. Betty, yes, her parang night will be great fun. Alright, so maybe I could see if there's any parang that may be taking place anywhere in one of those bars or anything. And we'll see if we could, yes, we'll see if we could link up. Vidita saying, Pomerak, Dinesh, Vince, Tara, Patricia, Michael, Jen, Azisha, Deborah, Vashti, Sita, Mark, Lewis, and everyone else. Love and blessings. Here's some beautiful flowers, guys. Thank you so much, Benita. Such a wonderful person you are. Isaiah saying, have a great, prosperous day, Mr. Sana. Thank you. So, I hope you also have a prosperous day, my brother. Michael Tamano saying, Julie T sending love. And Trudy Style with Teenage sending Benita love. Also, Jenny sending Benita some love. So, guys, remember, it's vacation time. I urge you all, if you do have children, see if you can do something with the kids during the vacation, all right? Sometimes you just need to slow down a little bit. Hey, listen, so what if you don't get to paint our wall today? Do something with your kids, guys. If you reach home from work, take a little rest, right? Get ready, go walk in the mall. If you don't have enough money, eat something at home. When you go to the mall, you might be able to buy a popcorn and a Coke. Do like what I used to do. Popcorn, a 20-ounce Coke, and all of us sipping from it. Everybody have their own straw, and we sipping from it. Alright, so there are things you could do, guys. There are things you could do. As I say, if you don't have enough money, see if you can have something at home. When you reach to the mall, if you could afford a bag of popcorn, you buy it and have a good time with your kids. Alright? If you're feeling a hoe because you don't have money to go to the arcade, just avoid it. Right? Just stay on the next side of the mall. Stay away from the arcade. We know how it is when kids asking for something, you would have really liked to buy it or treat them to something because you know it really is fun and it's not an unreasonable request, but due to financial constraints, you may not be able to fulfill the desire. These are struggles that I myself would have passed through in the past. And you know something? I will tell you this. When I got married the first time, right, that's the Brandon and Zach's mom, we really did not have a good financial footing, right? And my kids will, yes, my kids will see things and like it just like other kids, right? And if it's one thing I thank God for, I will always tell my boys, hey, listen, here what happened, right? And I really like to buy that for you. It's not an unreasonable request, but I really do have the money right now. I do have the money. And let me go by the $10 store. Thank the Lord for $10 store. And these boys, they grow up so contented, right? So contented, and I am very happy that this has been instilled also in the girls, right? They learn. They learn that it's not every time that you want something, Morning Crystal, not every time that you want something, you would be able to get it. And I was actually discussing with somebody yesterday, right? You know, when you give children every single thing that they want, you know what's one of the things that begin to lack in these kids? Appreciation. When people get things too easily in this life, such as marrying into an inheritance, or maybe a father and mother leaving a blessing for a child, or a grandfather leaving an entire estate to a particular grandchild. You know, most of the times, because it came so easily, because you did not sweat for it, you lack appreciation. And if there's one thing that I could see about each, how I mix them always like this. In all my children, I see one common factor, which is this: contentment. Contentment. When you let children know that, hey, listen, at this point in time, you would not be able to get this, or you will have to wait until we attain the correct amount of money, you are teaching your children valuable lessons. Guys, even if you have the money to buy something, sometimes if you know that, hey, last week you made a big purchase for your child, don't be left many people will say that, hey, listen, I did not get a lot of things when I was small, and I want to make sure that everything that my children want, I must be able to give to them. Guys, you are actually doing your children a big injustice. Think about it, guys. They would not be functional in the future if you train a child in a way that, hey, listen, everything they want, I giving it to them. The moment they become an adult and somebody cannot fulfill that need or desire, problems are going to arise because they do not know how to deal with disappointment. Right? They do not know how to deal with disappointment. And that's another thing. When you're giving your children, let's say you have 4 kids and everybody getting whatever they want, right? Guys, you will see children will listen. Just be circumspect. It's your children at the end of the day, and you have your own value system. I have my own value system. Just at the end of the day, you do what is important, not for yourself but for your kids. So I look at the lock off because you see Lancy ready to move me. Alright, so guys, later and out. Sending lots of love.
Yeah.